Okay, I've started recording. So let's begin with your introduction. Tell us something about yourself.
So hi everyone. My name is Mainak Ghosh, and I'm a 24-year-old digital marketer. I have a prior experience in creating and executing a marketing campaign, and content repurposing is a kind of my forte, and also I'm very good at it. And prior to that, I also have a sales experience of 22 months. So that's all. And I'm switching on to digital marketing right now.
That's impressive. Okay. Why are you looking forward to this job?
I'm looking actually. Digital marketing has been kind of my specialization previously. Also, I'm a little bit inclined towards marketing, and after college, I had to get into a job, and at that time, I was just able to get the first job of Asian Paints, and I got rid of sales, and I just got into it. I didn't even explore other opportunities, but right, I had few other personal problems also at that time, so I had to deal with them. And then finally, gradually, after dealing with all those problems, right now I'm readily available to switch on to digital marketing as a career, as I believe I really enjoy working in the marketing department.
Okay. What is your philosophy to keep you inspired at work?
My If I talk about my philosophy, initially while I was working at sales, it was a sales philosophy and a sales and marketing philosophy. So I have one line that I used to repeat myself while working in sales, and even I would do that in marketing as well. It was like when you actually like if people like if you are from a commerce background, I would give you an simple layman example, like while you're preparing a balance sheet. So in the left side, there are all the assets, there are all the liabilities, and in the right side, that is the credit side, is all the assets. So in the left side, you will be seeing that there are a lot of entries coming on, like your purchases, etc., and your working costs and all. But in the right side, there are only two entries that balances the whole thing. That is the sales and marketing. So I believe sales and marketing is very important for any organization, and through it only it drives all the revenue, and the whole organization works for that only. So I believe marketing is very important, and sales as well.
That was a really good example. Okay. So, what would you say is your expertise in digital marketing?
So I would say I have a few expertise while working in a live campaign also. So I believe I am very good at creating content, creating visuals, be it in the form of video or in the form of infographics or any kind of images of any content that is given to me like whether if it is a script given to me and I have to create a video around it. So I believe I'm very good at creatives in digital marketing. Apart from that, the search engine optimization thing is also, I believe, is a good field that I enjoy working on, and I am good. I feel, at least I think I'm good at it. I can do a good research on keywords which we can focus on while creating a blog or like ranking for improving our page ranking also.
Okay. What kind of roles, projects did you work on during your internship?
So during my internship, I worked on a live marketing campaign. So this live marketing campaign focused on various other aspects throughout one total month. So in the first week, I was involved in creating a content for our YouTube channel, which eventually got published in the channel as well. And it was we created a video around case study on the success story of Netflix. So we created a video using Doodly. It was a whiteboard video, and the second week we were working on a different uh, activity, that was SERP ranker activity, in which we were supposed to be creating a blog which is supposed to be ranked in the first page or first sub page of Google, and we are also had a target of around 200 plus blog reach, which we achieved eventually. And in the next week, we were mainly focusing on the social media marketing thing. So we created a content around what is trending right now in the website and all over the world, which was Olympics as well, and anything that was trending related to marketing also. So I created a content around the top marketing strategies of Nike, and which eventually got published in the Instagram handle also of Lanika. And the final week in which I was the point of contact, it was mainly focused on the distribution. So we create so all of the content that we created in the past 3 weeks, we repurposed it in different formats, whether it is a reel or a short blog or a short infographic, and then we kind of went ahead and did the distribution in other various channels. So that's it.
Okay. Did you face any difficulties during these activities?
Yeah, definitely I faced a few difficulties in these activities, but my our academic coach and uh, the even our coordinator, academic coordinator, they both helped us a lot, like guiding us towards the end of the marketing campaign, so that we can successfully run it.
Okay. What is content marketing, and can you give some real-time examples?
Okay, so content marketing is basically the oldest form of marketing, first of all. So previously, when like for example, in the initial days of YouTube, when people were not that much aware of the YouTube, so they used to just go ahead for informative kind of videos, and if they want any kind of uh, feedback regarding something or a review regarding something. So when the digital era almost began, there were new smartphones coming in, and the internet evolution was going to start. The You might be knowing one influencer whose name is Gaurav Chaudhary, who is also called as Technical Guruji. So he holds a channel, and initially he started with like unboxing different technical gadgets for individuals, creating a video around it, making the pros and cons, doing a comparison to different videos. So what Gaurav did, he focused on one niche, one particular kind of people who are here for technical feedbacks, and he made videos around them. So eventually, what happened is that different companies such as Xiaomi and OnePlus, etc., went ahead and sponsored him, and also did like gave him a lot of amount for unboxing their new product. So what he was doing, he was doing his job, that was unboxing the product. But eventually, what he was doing is that he was promoting that product also, and then people who were watching it are definitely mobile enthusiasts, and they go ahead and buy that product also. So marketing through a person who is holding a particular niche is called content marketing. In the similar way, if you market a spice company, like for example, MDH is marketing their spices through Sanjeev Kapoor or Ranveer Brar. So that is a form of content marketing.
Hmm. Okay. What's the connection between SEO and content marketing?
Okay, SEO and content marketing. First of all, SEO is search engine optimization, which is improving the which is mainly focusing on improving the ranking of our website on Google search results. And content marketing is, as I said previously, content marketing is mainly focusing on marketing through a particular uh, person, influencer, or a particular channel. So SEO is very important, and it is connected to content marketing, as because content marketing can help you to achieve those kind of results, because you're focusing on one particular niche. And those content marketers, those people who focus on, who do content marketing, who have a particular hold of channel, they definitely are good in search engine optimization. So I believe search engine optimization would be very important for content marketing. because since they are holding a particular network or particular niche of people, so they are good at search engine optimization. So and in that way, they can improve their content marketing also in future.
Okay. What are long tail keywords and why is it easier to rank on them?
Long tail keywords, there are two types of keywords that we can focus on. First one is the short tail, and the second one is the long tail. Long tail is very important and very easy to rank on because long and very essential also. Because, for example, if we are selling a particular shoe, for example, I am a Nike seller, I am a retail store, and I have registered myself on Flipkart. So, if a particular person is going to Flipkart or to Google and he's searching for buy Nike shoes online, so like for example, there are 4 and 5 keywords over here involved. That means the person is a little bit more inclined towards making a buying decision. In the same way, if he just goes online and searches for buy shoes, that means he's just going to scroll ahead and just go through and check and all. So in the long tail keywords, the amount of traffic is a little bit less compared to short tail keywords, but the potential of business, the potential of conversion is more in long tail keywords. So that's why I believe we should focus more on long tail keywords.
Yeah. What is buyer persona?
Buyer persona is eventually it is initially created when we are launching any product or designing any product. So before designing, we have to create the buyer persona, the customers who require our product. So we create a whole data structure of that particular customer. Where is he from? What location? What age group does he belong to? What are his goals? What are his uh, problems? What are his future dreams and all? So based on that, we can create our product. We can align our product based to the customer's needs. So that buyer persona is that is the buyer persona that is created before creating a product.
Okay. According to you, what is the best sales approach? To decrease prices and increase customer satisfaction, or to increase revenue and gain less customer satisfaction?
So according to me, I would definitely go ahead with the first option, that is decrease a little bit of prices to increase the buyer satisfaction, because because as you know, as Bill Gates also states that customer is the king. So until and unless we create a good amount of satisfaction, good amount of engagement and joy in a customer's mindset, we are not like fully acquiring it. We are definitely acquiring that customer's particular one sale, but if we want to totally acquire that customer's mindset, we need to focus on like fully acquiring that customer's whole mindset, and that we can only do by giving him better offers and giving him all the like we can also go ahead and reduce the prices of our products a little bit, and creating creating a sense of joy that he say saved $5 in this purchase. So that kind of makes the customer a little bit happy and eventually improves our sales.
Okay. Do you usually work better in groups or in person, and why?
Okay. I If I would have to answer this, I would definitely say I'm a very good worker in groups. I like to work in groups because there are a lot of people who are from different backgrounds, who hold different experiences, and it is very fun to meet them. And I'm a very extrovert kind of person. I have to communicate with a lot of people, so that is the reason I kind of gel up with a lot of like eventually with people, and that actually helps also me. While if I get stuck somewhere, I would definitely go ahead and reach out to a fellow colleague and ask for a help, and they would definitely help me. I believe likewise I also do, and that is the thing, and that is the reason I like to work in groups. I am like a team player.
Okay. And when do you know you need to ask for help?
When I get actually stuck somewhere for if a particular task, like a team leader is like delegating all the tasks to different individuals, and if I get stuck into one similar task that a fellow teammate is already working on, then I can go ahead and approach him for help or a guidance for completing that particular task.
Okay. How do you organize your work when you have multiple projects or clients at the same time?
Okay, so before I would be working on that, I would be creating two columns, and I would be writing in one column it would be written uh, like a high priority, and the second one would be a low priority. So first of all, I will be delegating I would be differentiating all the tasks that I've been given into high priority and low priority, and based on that, I would again be like differentiating them based on the time deadlines, like which task needs to be completed when, and based on that, I would be creating a sequence of that, and I would be working on that for them.
Uh, have you ever missed a deadline?
Yes, definitely. I have missed like deadlines, but what happens is that, like for example, um, if I talk about a particular incident that happened some time back, that uh, I was working on a project and I had to present it to my senior subordinate. So I had requested her to be present on one particular day around 3 p.m. And then eventually what happened is that I was not able to finish my project till then. And then I requested her to, I informed her first of all that there has been an issue in this project, and I am facing a little bit of like you might be facing a little bit of delays while in my submission. So I would ask for a little bit of extension of deadline, and then I would go ahead and I finished off the task, and then I give it on the time stated at that time.
Hmm, that's good. Okay. Let's say you are in a team and you all are working on a project together, but two of your employees leave at the last moment, and there's a lot of work from their end that has to be done. Now, as a leader, what would be your working style in order to meet deadlines?
Okay. So after this situation arrives, first of all, as I did in the previous question, also previous scenario, also, I would be taking this situation up to my senior. I would be discussing about this thing that few of the members from our team have left the organization, and as they were also an integral part of the project that we were doing right now. So we would be requiring a little bit of extension of the deadline, like we might be requiring extension of deadline because we are already working. We already have other people also working, and we have distributed their tasks also in all of the people equally. So you might be expecting a little bit of delay. So that is the reason I'm initiating you this particular information, so that you might not face any kind of problem in the last minute. So I'll be informing my leader about this thing, and I would be requesting for a extension, or if not, at least a little bit of help regarding completing that task.
Okay. Let's say your marketing campaign failed terribly. What would be your next step?
Okay. So like I before going taking any decision regarding the marketing campaign or like mulling over it, I would first sit down and go properly through the marketing campaign, like where was the mistake, where we faced the shortcoming, whether it was in the planning or in the content creation or in the distribution part. So I'll be going thoroughly through these three, four aspects of the campaign, and eventually I would also be discussing about these parameters with my senior subordinates, and hopefully we'll be getting onto a particular reason why we went wrong, and then we would definitely make changes into the next campaign and improve eventually.
Okay. Who do you think our customers are?
Uh, Customers are, I believe, from my being a customer myself and being a marketing and a salesperson myself, I believe customers are one of the most important part, because until and unless customer goes ahead and he's convinced with the marketer or the salesperson about the product and goes and finally he makes the purchase of that. It is very important because until and unless that is done, neither will the salesperson be growing, nor the marketer, nor the company, or nor the people who are already working. So customer is the king, as Bill Gates also states, and he's the most important part of the uh, like the journey of a product.
Okay, that answer was good, but actually I meant by learning as customers. What is the buyer persona of learning as customers?
Okay, okay. Really sorry about that. So I
No
believe
problem.
for Lanika's customer, there would be as I had previously also like created a template on it. There are three basic customer buyer personas that we focus on. The first one is the freshers. The second one are the professional switches, and the third are early moms. So the first one, there are people who have just graduated or finished their post graduation. They are 23, 24 years of age, and they are already aware of the ongoing digital revolution all over the world, and they also want to take part into that, and they want to grow and earn through that also. So they are the people who are already aware of digital marketing, and they are very fascinated also about that. And so they would be a kind of our buyer persona. The second buyer persona would be a professional switcher, a person who has already worked in any particular field and is ready to switch into digital marketing, who is already fed up of that field, or like he is seeing a great potential in digital marketing and he's thinking of to switch onto that. And the third one would be early moms, the females who are just newly been mothers, and what they require is they have to be present at their house to take care of their baby and also to work, and they also have a lot of free time, so they need to have a work that is flexible also, and that can also be done from home also. So I believe these three would be the buyer personas for learning.
Okay, the company that you've selected now is Geo, right, for your market plan?
Yes, correct.
Okay, what are the main marketing channels of Geo?
Okay. So I believe its Geo's previous marketing strategies and its channels are of various types. I have shortlisted few campaigns also and few channels that they use to market their product, and I'm telling on to that. The first one would be the uh, Geo cricket. Just a minute, I have to.
Okay, what do you know about Geo's competitors?
So shall I answer the previous one or this one right now?
Okay, this answer this one now.
Okay, Jio's competitors right now is, I believe, Airtel, because it has initially Jio didn't have a competitor when it had entered Indian market, because it had acquired a lot of space of Indian market from its competitors that were previously there, such as Aircel, Idea, Vodafone, Airtel, and all. Aircel totally got dissolved, and Airtel is still now surviving because Airtel was previously holding the huge market share, and right now it has a good customer connection and a good customer loyalty. So that is the reason Airtel is holds the like major share after Jio, and it is one of the major competitor of Jio as well. And there's one more competitor, that is VI, that is Vodafone Idea, but it is not that much effective in like engaging with the customers and all.
Okay, you created the market plan, right?
Yes, I've created it.
Okay, you can start sharing that.
Is it visible?
Okay, wait a second. Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. So this is the market plan that I had created. I'm focusing on three points that I'll be talking about a short history of the Geo, and the current marketing strategies that Geo already runs, and the content marketing plan that I have for Geo. So to begin with the history, so Geo was initially initially its inception was in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, in 2007. It was as a broadband services company, so it provided internet services to people at that time. And at that time also, it succeeded very well, and it performed very well in all the 22 circles all over India. The second thing that they did after some time was that they launched their 4G services in 2016, and they offered a free data and voice services till 31st of December initially, but they increased it till 31st March, and by the end of that year, it has acquired more than 130 million subscribers all over the market. And right now, if I talk about the current scenario, according to TRAI, that is the regulatory body of internet and all. So, according to it, its mobile subscriber base right now is at 414.9 million. That is that is recorded in the month of 2020, February 2021. In that particular month only, they also added 4.2 million into their already subscribed base. So moving forward, uh, as I said, its acquisition strategy was very strong because it offered for free services initially to a lot of people, and because there was a lot of at that time there was a lot of prices and all. There was high prices of internet going on in the market. So what Geo did was Geo gave it free of cost at that time, which was very lucrative for a lot of people, and then when they went ahead and opted for it. So that is the way they acquired for the whole Indian market. So the current marketing strategies, the first strategy that I would discuss on would be the Digital India Home Delivered. So through this campaign, what they did was they launched the campaign, and through this campaign they informed the customers that we can get your SIM cards home delivered. We just need your few details. Through this only, it improved its click through rate in their website also, and it reached more than 26 billion prospective customers in just 20 weeks. The next campaign that they run was Geo Cheers Cricket. So this was basically done during a cricket match which was between India and Pakistan in 2018. So at that time, when Geo Cheers Cricket it was a kind of Swiggy, Swiggy had a, sorry, just a minute, just a minute. So in the Geo Cheers Cricket, what happened is the customers had to went go ahead and record their cheer. So the higher the cheer was for the winning team, that is India, and they would be going ahead and giving a lot of prices also. So we can see that with more than 24.8 million organic reach, through this hashtag, that is Geo for India, it went on really well, and it received more than 35,000 messages of cheers that was recorded message all over all across all the platforms. And the next marketing strategy that they ran was a Geo Cricket Play Along, in which is actually done in the mobile Geo app itself, in which they are given with there's a lot of quiz given to the individual who is uh, playing that game, and after answering that quiz, they can go ahead and win different prizes, such as you can see. They also give out the Reliance retail vouchers and GeoMart grocery free, etc. They also give bumper prices such as Geo recharge for a year or a TVS bike also. So, what are my suggestions for Geo's marketing plan would be? Uh, the word of mouth thing. What this actually this would Geo had initially worked on while they had been going ahead and launching up their product also. And I would be suggesting them to again focusing on this thing because it is one of the most effective marketing method of all time. And like for example, if I tell you how we can work on this thing, is that where like for example, Geo is when a person is doing a simple recharge on their mobile phone, they are like Google Pay and Phone Pay also have this kind of a feature, is that when they make a payment, they get a scratch card, and if they use that scratch card, they get some kind of cashback or any kind of offers. So while doing a recharge of Geo also, if we win any kind of scratch card and like we we go ahead and give a like annual offer to a customer and annual subscription or anything. So it would be costing us very minimal for like if we give it for only 20% of all our customers. So after giving that, there would be a lot of like havoc created in the market. Like people would go ahead and tell that like peers and all that. I got a yearly recharge for Geo. Just doing one recharge for them. So by this, they can create a sense of virality of the product again, creating a financial viral loop. So what Geo can do is that it already does this thing, but we can take it up one scale higher. When the user actually runs out of a data in their mobile phone, they can like tell them to opt for Geo Fiber, that is their internet services, broadband services that they have launched recently, and also to refer to friends. And when they do that, they would be getting first 3 months of the subscription fee. So by this, they are also doing doing on to like they are also working onto the word of mouth, because since he would be opting for Geo Fiber, and he needs that first 3 months of free subscription, he would be going ahead and referring to friends, and eventually this would be and he would be after 3 months he would also be a paid customer of Geo only. So by this Geo can acquire a lot of market, and then they can also be like customers can also be gone into a financial loop of subscribing the monthly subscription or a yearly subscription of Geo Fiber. So the last strategy that I would be suggesting for Geo would be making their cold emails their emails that they send while like previously when our recharge would get over, they would be sending us tons of emails and messages. And what we can do in Geo would be we can create some humor in that, like what Zomato does. It creates all the content according to the recent trends and makes it a little bit of funny. So what Geo can do, like for example, if it is writing a mail, and before writing a mail, in like if for example it is just a funny picture over there added, like look, we have like this is our office dog and his name is this, and it is a funny picture of a cute dog, which is a kind of a like creating an ease situation for the customer, and then going ahead and passing on to the message. So what it does is that it would go ahead and create a little bit of engagement, and it would be a little bit like customer would be a little bit enjoying that particular situation, and they would definitely be liking and also sharing it on their Instagram or Facebook, wherever they want, which would create a eventual virality and a good brand image. So these are my suggestions for Geo's market plan. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, these strategies they were really good, and overall your presentation was also really good and visual. And I think your interview was also really good. And what we'll do is we'll get back to you with the scores now. Okay,
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
thank you.